So my baby danced to 3, and she looked at me, then showed a photo. Baby crying, his eyes were like mine.
Louis helped me today with his peculiar looking skin. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with his passive called Swift Mend. So it's literally, it regens your health after you take the stim, so it combats the stim. Obviously Louis stims himself, you can see in the bottom left, like he's lost most of his health and then he regens there. So that's literally what the passive regens and combats the stims. So you can usually wait till full health again, so when Louis is full health and he gets all his health back after his tiny ticks of regen, you can fully stim again, and then you can just keep doing this until your health regens. You won't regen the health though whilst you're in stim, so as soon as the stim stops and you pull it out, you get your health back. You can do a Phoenix kit trick or med kit trick, so let's say Louis gets a Phoenix or a med kit, so he's going to take a bit of health damage, so I'm going to do a little bit of damage to him. So when he gets to health, he's going to lose most of his health. And then as he's popping his medkit or his Phoenix kit, so he's healing up. As you're about to finish the medkit, you're going to literally pop the stim, and as you pop the medkit, you're going to be full health. So pop the stim as your medkit's about to go off and you still have full health, and it's just a good way to run about with no health loss. So that's literally the passive. That's a little trick as well with the medkit. You can do that with Phoenix kit as well, so Phoenix kits work with it. Moving on to tactical. So the tactical is basically, it's a speed boost. So from my perspective, it looks like this. So you go 40% on faster sprinting, 30% quicker when you're not sprinting. So it's 30% to 40. So just basically a speed boost. 40% sprinting, you can slide and get a bit quicker. And then let's say I was getting speed boost on by an enemy. This is what it would look like if it was you. So if Louis stims on me, you'd be going a lot quicker. You'd be getting a 40% speed boost. So basically, this tactical, you get a health reduction. So watch when I stim, I lose quite a lot of health, which can also make you lose a fight, which is kind of a downside of the tactical, but you can control it. So the one thing I recommend is don't spam your health. Don't spam this. Don't just spam it like this, because if you keep spamming it, it doesn't kill you, but you will eventually go down to 1 HP, and it just drains all your HP. So don't spam this around your enemies. You want to at least stim once. If you need to stim twice, yeah. If you stim twice, then it can be okay. But if you stim more than like 2 times, you're gonna lose a lot of health. So I recommend don't use this in zone either if you're trying to get out of zone, because it'll probably be more beneficial not to use it in zone, because you can literally run out of zone quicker, and it's only a 40% speed boost, and it's definitely not worth health reduction. Don't use it in mid fights either. If you use it in mid fight, let's say I'm fighting Louis, so if we both get a gun and then I get full health again, even though he's a purple Evo, I use it mid fight, I'm fighting him, use it mid fight, lost all my health, and now he can just kill me like I'm one shot. So don't use this mid fight ever, because it's just not worth it. What I do recommend, if I get on purple Evo now, and I push into Louis, the car, I stim on the entrance, you get a 3-1 mag, and you get a way better advantage into fight. So that's why it's a lot better to do it going in. Let's say Louis is a third party and he's just entered, as I've killed somebody's box here, I'm looting the box, I can get out with stim, and it's a lot harder to hit me. Yeah, it's a lot harder to hit me, so obviously there, Louis is all the way back there, and I've got out. I don't recommend using this a lot, because it can get you killed, but if you need to and there's a third party coming in, you can literally just stim out. Don't stim out for the fun of it though, always use it if there's only people here. This is what I like to call it, so use it like it's money basically. So don't like spend it or use it for no reason. Use it because it's worth it. So like, let's say Louis is like, let's say Louis is running up on me. So like I'm gonna use tactical here, so I can like literally spin past him, and it's like, yeah, no, my car is not the best. Just use it wisely, don't just spam it because there's no reason. Like if somebody's 1 HP, there's no point using stim, just like give it a good run up and like kill them. But if obviously they're full HP, then I do recommend using it because you have a better advantage, even though you only lost that tiny bit of health. That's basically the attack for the stim. You can also put some movement into it, so you can like do some bunny hops if you want with it. be a bit stylish. I mean, if you're a pub stomper, definitely try it out. I mean, if you can super glide consistently, which I can't yet, but if you can super glide consistently, then definitely super glide with it because you get a big boost off it. But yeah, that is literally the tactical. So moving on to the ultimate. The ultimate is a very simple one. It's literally just a crash pad launch pad, so you put your ultimate down, and you can jump on it like this. You get a double jump as well. So the stupidest thing I see most Octane mains doing is doing this. They run onto the jump pad like this, and just go straight into the air. You do go high doing this. If you want height, you do that. But so let's say Louis goes on his jump pad, and he's just running on it like that. That's a free beam in the air if you have a really maxed out gun. So let me get a maxed R9 for example. So I'm just gonna show you this as a maxed R9. Yeah. Also, don't stim before you go onto it like this because it doesn't make any difference to your distance. You don't get any difference. So Louis just goes on the jump pad. He just runs on it. Maxed R9. Just get a free mag out there. That was the worst mag of my life. Let's redo that one. So he goes on the pad. He's running straight above my head. Free mag. He's being fully cracked, and you can stim on him like this. One shot, and then he just dies. So that's the worst thing you can do. Most of the R's and 30 are better right now. So a 30 can literally beam you out of nowhere, especially if there's a full free shooting at you. Any energy weapons like the Re-45 beam you as well. But yeah, just don't just do this. Don't do this because it just gets beamed out. The thing you want to be doing is what you do not want to be doing this if you don't want to be doing this because there's no distance change. So I'll go here like this. I'll ping where I was landed.
Let's go here.
I'll do it with no stim and I'll land in the same place. So yeah, just don't stim before you don't stim when you use the pad look. I landed in the exact same place where the thing is. There's no distance change, so don't use the stim. The way you want to be using the pad is doing this. You want to be sliding onto it, and you want to be gliding one way. So you want to be gliding rather left or right, or you can even just go straight. But if you are like trying to go one way, yeah, or you can do the quick tap strafe like this, which is really hard to control.
I should upgrade my skills,
on PC, you don't even need the red pad for this, so you can just tap strafe like that, and you'll be fine. So that's basically the ultimate. Use it for emergencies only, in my opinion. Like if you want to like do a quick push like this, just like push on somebody, get a mag off or something, then I recommend doing that. Or if you're even just getting out, you're in the way, do this quick strafe. The better way to use it instead of doing the strafe, because you can get beamed without no double jump. So if you're in the air, I recommend saving the double jump, gliding. If you get shot, then use the double jump, and then it gives him a hard time beaming you like Louis then did. He couldn't beam me because I did my double jump just after he died. So mid beam, whilst they're shooting you, click a double jump, and trust me, the work expects it. So another thing that attack is quick tight jumps. So quick tight jumps are more like this. So it's like quickly getting one direction away from the pad. So I'll show you that again. So slide, jump instantly as you get on the pad. Even if it's like this is good 10 corner.
Right choice.
So let's say Louis on the other side of this corner. Yeah, let's say Louis up here. Louis up there holding me. I can do a quick tight pad like this, and just catch Louis off guard, and then he's dead because he didn't expect to do a tight pad like that. So it's a lot. I mean, you might get beamed yourself, but it does work if you can use it properly and you actually get a beam whilst you're mid-air. So that's literally the only thing I can talk about for the ultimate. The perks you're going to be getting are really important because you Octane mains, I know you like your jump pad, so Mad Hops is the first one and Thick Skin is the other one. So the first one's Thick Skin, second one's Mad Hops. So I recommend getting the Thick Skin because, to be honest, the pads, I think it's a minute cooldown. So the extra ult is not really needed, and then you can wait again after you've used it because you'll be using it a lot in the game anyway. So Thick Skin is the first one. This gives you a significant better stim damage in the bottom left, as you can see, because it's only a tiny bit.
Yo, an upgrade is up for grabs.
So if I'm on Thick Skin, then Louis resets his perks and he's like no Thick Skin. Let's say Louis picks like double. Louis is gonna pick double hops this time, so he resets his character, picks double hops. So he gets the double hop jump pads. He stims. and then he loses that health, whilst I lose a lot less health, which is a lot better. Second pair is fixed skin again, so you can get another -5, or you can get airborne agility. This is basically a tap strafe, so I recommend getting the tap strafe one, as you can do a lot more plays with it. So that is, it turns red, the pad turns red to alert enemies that you've got a tap strafe jump pad. So it is literally a tap strafe compared to the other jump pad, so this is literally a better jump pad than what you usually get. So you can literally do backwards, you can do left, and it's also a lot quicker than the green one, because the green one's a lot slower.
Jump pad just sitting here.
So look at how bad the green pad is. Like, you don't get much of a boost, you go more higher in the air. But with this one, you have a nice sharp, long whip turn. So you have a really smooth pad. Compared to the green one, PC players like this one a lot more better, because they do not need the red one at all. But this one's also better for PC players. So if you're a PC player watching this, do not get the red one, get the green one. Unless you're struggling to tap strafe, I recommend getting the red one. As Louis, it's going to be a lot harder for Louis to hit me on the red one than the green one. So let's say I go on the green pad right now and I do a cheeky tap strafe on Louis. It's going to be a lot easier to hit me. So he just cracked my full shield then as I went in the air. But if I go on the red one, it's going to be 100% harder, because look, a lot harder, and he didn't even crack my shield as I did a sharp turn on him. Just try that one again, so I'll go on the green one again. So stuck in there for way longer. I even get killed that time because I'm right above him. Whilst on this one, you literally a lot sharper, and I think you go a tiny bit higher as well on that one if you slide on it. But so for the pair X, you don't want to be getting double stim. It is possible if you want to get double stim if you're on PC, but I recommend getting the agility pad. Never get the extra pad because it's just horrible. And then, I mean, the minus stim, so if you get double minus, you'll take no health at all. So it's up to you how you want to play. If you don't really use the pad a lot, then I guess you could go for the minus stim, but in my opinion, getting the red one, if you're an aggressive player and you want to get out there, it's a lot better than this. Because if you're getting out doing this, and then you do that, it's like, it's very like inaccurate. Yeah, so if I beam him off the jump pad, see strafes. Oh my bad, he went all the way over there. No hit on the green pad. The green pad is good, but the red one is more accurate. So he does that. It's a way easier beam. But if he does it on the red one, so the red one is a lot more accurate. So it does it on the red one. Yeah, it's a way harder beam, because it literally throws him one way in the air. I mean, the red one is kind of stylish as well. So let's say you've got an enemy behind that rock over there. So if Louis goes over to that rock there, and let's say he's like stood behind it. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, he's not gonna know I've got tap strafe on him. Go right in the direction. Right, and mag on him. That was the weapon. It'd finish him off, no sort of
Down that one.
But yeah, the tap strafe pad is just a lot more better for players in general. And you can also get behind cover quicker. So you want to go this way, get behind cover. Easy, get behind cover there. As with the green pad, let's just go from the same direction as the red pad. Do this. It's a lot harder, and you have to stay in the air a lot longer, which gives your enemy a lot longer to beam you. So I always recommend the red pad, and that's just me proving a point. Man fast stim for the first one, never buy get an extra attack charge, as it's just better to have less stim damage. But yeah, that's what I recommend for Octane, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Intelligence.